Hello and welcome to a very special video of Postgame Carnage Report. As you guys have probably heard on the show, Evander and I have been playing a lot of StarCraft 2. And this is a video of us playing StarCraft 2 to give you guys a taste of what it's like. If you didn't know, this is Gem, and I'm joined by...
This is Evander.
So, right now in the video, we're just, it's the start of the game, kind of just mining minerals, getting our economy going, and there's a lot of action going on already. People talking a lot. What's going on there?
Yeah, you can tell by all the D's that our opponent is Zerg because the shortcut key for drone is D. So that's an immediate clue to us already.
Yeah, there is a little bit of lag going on. But, so...
Okay, here recently, we've been getting our butts kind of handed to us, and we actually went to the drawing board to figure out why. We kind of are a little slow starting out, and we go for these low-tier units, and in the middle we go for this good composition, whereas in the Bronze and Silver Leagues, these guys kind of go to a quick tech. Like, for example, the people in these lower leagues like to get battle cruisers, you know, because they're the coolest unit. And so what happens is we have our mediocre composition, and then we're faced against 10 battle cruisers, and we just get steamrolled. So I came up with this build in order to combat the guy who goes for the quick tech or who goes for a high economy. And the idea is that you do a marine rush at 7 minutes.
So as you can see right now, we're both starting to get up some barracks. Barracks are the first thing you have to have for Marines. Kind of explaining this for people that have never played StarCraft before, don't have any idea what we're talking about. But the beginning game is just crucial. I mean, if you get off to a slow start or you miss your macros, I mean, that could almost hurt you big time.
Absolutely, StarCraft is a game of efficiency, and if you slip, that's one chance for your opponent to capitalize on your mistake, and he could show up at your door with more army than you have.
Yep. So as you can see, I'm already starting on my third barracks, so I can get those Marines out. I already got a Marine up, right there. So let's see what Evander's up to up here. He's got two barracks.
The goal for this build is one person is a micro player who controls the army, and the other person is the macro player who goes for a big economy. The micro player has so much of his attention focused on the army that he really can't handle his economy very well. And so in order to make up for that, the macro player feeds him minerals and gas in order to build a big army.
Which I don't think we do that too much in this game because it was a rather quick game.
Yeah, this game ends really quick because these guys, this build is exactly designed to punish what these guys are doing, and that's teching. They're going for a low army. I think they do a little push, but they were quickly surprised by how many Marines we were able to mass by the 6.5 minute mark.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's partially why I picked this video, or why we picked this video, because it was shorter. But we've had some games go on for what, at an hour? I know we have one.
At least.
At least an hour, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Some of those
games get pretty epic, especially when it goes past the half an hour mark. Typically, games only last about 20 to 25 minutes, but man, when you get one that's over 40, it's like, damn, you really pulled something out of your hat to win that one.
Yep. I know you and I have had some pretty epic long games before we really started doing this build.
Yeah, we've had some really good comebacks, which is surprising.
Yeah.
Usually when you're on the back foot, it's very difficult to come back from a deficit like that.
Just like to point out, we're getting our armies together here, getting ready for our initial push.
And I think our opponent's poking in with a couple of zealots, which is a mistake, in my opinion, because we just have so many Marines, and the problem that they didn't do is they didn't scout our base.
Nope.
If the enemy sees this Marine rush coming, it is so easy to stop. But
well, sometimes. Yeah, here's the zealots, and there's a couple Zerglings too, but I mean, they just look at this, they're just getting shredded.
You see how quickly they fall to the Marine fire.
Yep.
And you'll notice the stutter step micro. The Marine, when it fires, it only has one attack. You'll see like 3 shots come out, But once the first shot comes out, you can go ahead and stop the animation and move your enemies away, or and move your Marines away while you continue attacking. That forces the zealots to kind of have to walk around each other while they're in the middle of their animation. So there's your pro tip for this video.
Oh, yep, and here's their base, already retreating. These buildings are just going down so quickly.
It's pretty much over
Yep,
at this point.
yep, it's
These
over.
guys, they weren't prepared for this. They didn't scout, which was their biggest mistake.
Yep, and there's already the one leaving.
I'm pretty sure once I get into the Zerg base, it's just over.
Oh yeah, they don't have any units. They were not expecting. They were not ready for this.
So I come in here and I see all those eggs by the hatchery, and I know that that's a ton of Zerglings, and Zerglings are a pretty good counter to the mass marine. So what I do is I take my marines around the mineral line to form a kind of pseudo choke for the Zerglings to run into, so they'll pretty much melt away as they run behind that geyser.
Yep. I mean, that was a really smart move there, if I say so myself. That was you controlling the army, just like to say. And that's the game. So we hope you enjoyed this video, and look for more to come.